Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Cole House. You took a first place overall today at the Red Firecracker. Congratulations.
Thanks.
How'd it go for you?
It's good. It's a little sloppy out there, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
It was it was a good race. I think we did 4 laps.
yeah.
I think that was enough.
Yeah, 4 laps was plenty.
Yeah.
So first lap you were with a big pack of guys, right?
Yeah. I raced last night down in Milwaukee on the road, so I wanted to take a little slower start today, just kind of work my way into it.
Mm-hmm.
And was actually kind of unsure because I've been doing a lot of racing these last 2 weeks, so this is like the end of it.
Okay.
So now I'm just kind of fatigued and it's just a little rough, but fitness was there, just hurt.
Yeah.
But
Did you feel any pain after racing yesterday to come to race today, or did you feel pretty decent?
slow to start. I felt good, but my legs couldn't keep up.
Okay.
So I couldn't. Once I got them going, is pretty much normal. But I don't know. As the race went on, I just couldn't get used to the bike.
Mhm.
Bad setup today, but I just guessed on the air pressures, and I've never done this. I've done this race maybe like 7 or 8 years ago.
So it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, so I knew it was a lot of single track, so I just kind of guessed on the bike setup, and I was wrong, very wrong.
Oops.
Yeah.
So last lap you were with Nathan. It was just the 2 of you, right?
Yeah, it was Nathan and I think from the beginning of the 3rd lap, it was kind of him and I.
Mhm.
The other guys are close, but not that close. And then, last lap, it was just him and I. We had a good gap. So.
How did you make your move to secure the first?
I just, just kind of rode his race, knowing that if anybody caught up, I can basically win the sprint. No problem, as long as I'm positioned right. Barring no disaster happens. So I just let him race his bike, and I just followed along. And at the end, I just led him the single track, just so he didn't try no shenanigans with lap riders or something.
Right.
So we hit the last wood chip hill just before the last section of the single track. Just kind of got ready for it, had it in the right gear, and just hit it bottom to top and had a gap and just kept it going.
Well, congratulations. Will we see you at any other WORS races throughout the season?
Maybe in August.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't really want to race today, but I figured I'd better since I wasn't doing anything, because if I don't get enough races for the series, I have a series number, so
Right.
I figure I at least get one more race, whether I win or 4th or 5th, it's just the 7th race.
Just another race. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Corey Stelgis. You took a 3rd place overall today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How'd it go for you?
Well, it was good and bad. 3rd is kind of my goal today. It was like, you got to come out of this with at least a 3rd place. This course has been very historically difficult for me, so a little bit of conquering my demons here today. So happy with 3rd. I think on a little better course for me, I would have had an opportunity to maybe do a little better, or if I had a little better single track skills and punchy, very high short duration power. Yeah, so
Did you keep it upright today?
I did keep it upright, yes,
Those
the whole way.
Those are always good days, because
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of crashes out there, which was kind of
my coach
odd.
Brian, he's always on me 0 crashes. I was asking Brian, I was like, Brian, how many WORS crashes am I allowed per season? I was like, what about 3? Can I have 3? Is that allowable? He's like, no, 0 crashes is allowable.
Have you been able to stick up to that 0?
No, I did very briefly hit the ground once at Camrock. I kind of slid out on a grassy section. It was pretty quick, so, but you know, near elbow on the ground, it counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
barely.
Starting with blank slate again.
There you go. Well, keeping it upright, that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
So, first lap, you're in a big group of guys. Second lap, you're still kind of, there's still kind of a group, right?
Yeah, I think really, you know, the fireworks happened on the second lap.
And what were the fireworks?
Well, I think there was a little confusion with the lead two guys. It seemed like Cole took a wrong turn on the prologue lap again. Nathan countered with a little surge, went into the next corner too hot and fell. And then myself and Isaac and maybe Cole got stuck in Nathan's bike a little bit, and we were just kind of slow to get going again. And so what happened was it really broke up the pack. There was really no drafting or pack ride. Everyone was just riding flat out that second lap. Whoever made it through the melee clean was trying to drop, you know, the other four guys, and you know, I was in fifth and riding, trying to close a 5-second gap all of lap 2. It was super hard.
So then third lap, you were so then Nathan and Cole must have got past you again.
Yeah, I think going into the third lap, we all came together on the start finish shoot. Yeah, and then I could tell. I mean, everyone was really hurting at that point, and I think you know, Cole and I went hard. Kind of shortly thereafter was one more, and that was enough to just shatter the group. And Cole and I were off the front for a little bit. Nathan caught up. I pretty much had overextended myself, and you know, had to take a little rest. And Cole and Nathan would kind of get away from me, and I would catch back up, and they would get away, and I'd catch back up. But I was hurting. I was on the pain train the whole second half of the race.
Talking to a lot of the guys, they said they were on that pain train with you, so that's always a good thing to know that other people were hurting when you were.
Misery loves company.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I think Coach Brian will be happy. You had no crashes.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Tristan Schouten. Took a nice 4th place overall today at the Flint Firecracker. Good job today.
Thank you.
How'd it go for you?
I was pretty much riding 4th or 5th the whole race, so that's probably about what I deserve. It was a little hard for me. The single track was, I don't know, it wasn't quite my style of course, mostly just flat and turny. And I don't know. Wasn't feeling that comfortable in the single track, not having ridden it.
So you didn't pre-ride yesterday? What is your course? Like, what do you...
Last weekend at Wausau.
Yeah?
More up and down, more technical single track, less swoopy and turny.
Yeah. So you started out with a big pack of guys, right?
Yeah, I think we had 5 guys at the end of the first lap. I was kind of just dangling on the back. And I was probably the first one to come off, and then there was a crash, some guys went down, and I was in second for a while, and then I don't really know what happened after that. Somehow I went from second back to 5th again.
So you dropped off the pack, but then there was a big crash, so then you passed most of them.
Yeah, I pretty much rode by all the guys laying on the ground. And then, I don't know, they must have caught us somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And then Isaac was laying on the ground, and I passed him. So basically the guys that I beat were the guys that were laying on the ground.
So there's a lot of crashing today, it sounds like.
They were going fast.
Did you go down at all today?
No.
Nope.
I wasn't going fast enough.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing you didn't go down at all.
It was hard to see, like we were going so fast on the course, and the course was so narrow and the grass was growing up so much over the edge of the trail, it was hard to see where the trail was going. And I think that's why Isaac crashed, because he clipped a rock in the grass, you know, you can't see it. So
those rocks will get you.
Yeah, they'll send you flying.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we have Isaac Neff. Took 5th place overall today. Congratulations.
Thanks.
How'd it go for you?
Pretty good. Yeah. Felt pretty good. I wasn't sure how I'd feel coming into the race. I was out of town this week, so flying around doesn't necessarily make you feel the best, so I wasn't sure, but I had felt like I had pretty good legs. Kind of raced the race I wanted to, at least for the first 2 1/4 laps. Had a little accident, and so got dropped from the lead group, which is never fun, but yeah, it happens. So
you led them for a little bit though, right?
Yeah, first and second lap I led a little bit, which is I just need to be a little more aggressive in these races. So I think I've got the legs to do it. I just need to do it. So that's kind of my plan from here on out, to try to be up there a little bit more in the front. So
where'd you go down?
Oh, you had to ask me that, right?
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, you know, in a totally not technical section, I have no idea what happened. Just clipped my pedals right before the famous rock drop. So clipped my pedal, went flying. You know, ran the 10 feet back to my bike. Handlebars were sideways and the chain was off, so unfortunately it took me a little bit to get back going, and then I unfortunately had to ride the last lap with handlebars that weren't exactly straight. So
what lap did you crash on?
Would have been about 1/4 of the way into the 3rd lap. So yeah.
So then you dropped back from the lead group. Did you ride with anyone else after that?
No, while I was getting myself pulled back together and back on my bike, handlebars straight, and Tristan went by me. And unfortunately, I think we had talked after the race, I think it was about the exact same little gap the whole race. Like I could see him in a lot of different sections on the straightaways. I could see him up in front, and unfortunately, I mean, I could go as hard as I can on the straightaways, but with those bars crooked, every time I went into a technical section, I was, going around a corner and oversteering or understeering, depending on which direction I was going. So I think, I don't know that I could have caught him if my bars, or if I could have been a little bit more technically better, but it was, I was struggling to get back to him, and I never did. So what can you do?
Well, crooked bars and all, you took a 5th place, so congratulations.
Thanks.
And we'll see you hopefully soon, right?
Yep, absolutely, next
all
race.
Right.
So.